showing that no form of discrimination will be tolerated in the English game or in any parts of football. There's no place for it as it goes down the line. Wednesday, early touch here for Berahino on this right-hand side. Ball just goes back inside. Wednesday just firing it forward there with Dunkley, who's back in the side and fits again. Wednesday working it away there with Gregory. And just losing possession on that occasion with Jack Hunts. Really good atmosphere here, John.
Yeah, absolutely superb. Darren Moore clapping. I mean, he got an absolutely fabulous reception when he came out. But, you know, he's just created this positive feeling around the ground. And we've had 2 defeats, but you'd have thought we were top of the Premier League the way the crowd have responded to him. He's been absolutely superb so far.
Yeah, and you know, if you're going to be getting promoted, it isn't going to be a walk in the park. You're going to have to do your hard graft. You can have setbacks. I think there was a stat that I saw put out that Wednesday, last time they got out of this division, at this stage, after the same number of games, had 10 points, so we're exactly where we were. So let's hope that history repeats itself with that magic formula.
Well, I've just been talking to the captain who...
Well, we just go through, and there's a chance to cut this one back. This could be an early goal, and it didn't quite sit on that occasion for Wednesday. I think it was Shadipo, wasn't it, coming in from the left-hand side?
Yeah, it was Shadipo. Didn't make contact.
Barry Bannon on this left-hand side. Just trying to think about a cross. He's just worked it through into a gap. Wednesday doing well to retain possession.
Great
there.
skill, well done,
and the
Liam.
cross will come over now from Palmer, and a glancing header was required, but it didn't quite, I don't think, get a touch there from Gregory. Trying to lunge in after it, just goes behind. It'll be a goal kick, but a delightful ball and a positive start from Wednesday.
Yeah, great skill from Liam Palmer on this left-hand side, and a great cross, and it's inches away. Gregory goes flying in, trying to make contact. Any contact, I think it goes in the net.
Goes forward just into the channel. They've controlled that well with Bowman. But Wednesday and Dominic Iorfa using his strength to get the ball and knock it forward for Gregory. Gregory just lays that one off.
This is good, well done.
The Deneran, and eventually it's come out towards this left-hand side. Palmer just lays it off short here for Barry Bannon to take over. Bannon works it away. Shadipo looks to take on his man. I think he's run into a very experienced Bennett, but he keeps going at him and tries to make a nuisance of himself, and he has made a nuisance. He's got that corner, which is going to be taken by Barry Bannon. Bannon left-footed, plays it over. Can Wednesday connect with this? There's a header, and it's gone in, and it's tucked away, and it's Berahino off the mark with a bullet header. He was in the right place at the right time, and he's a player that's quite capable of doing just that. Great delivery, Bannon sent it over, and Berahino gets his head to it. I think it was it Dominic Iorfa who misses out? I don't know whether there was a shout or what, but he steers it home. The goalkeeper dives out to his left-hand side, can't get there, and Wednesday get rewarded for a good start. The Owls lead against Shrewsbury by a goal to nil.
Well, what a poacher's goal that is. As you said, Iorfa leaps, but he just comes down before the ball reaches him. It goes behind him to Berahino, and he don't make a mistake from that sort of distance. I think
nowadays strikers or players in those forward positions are asked to be different type of players, aren't they now?
There's not the old-fashioned centre forward as in sort of myself, Lee Chapman, Andy McCook. There's not very many of those knocking around now. It's gone out of the game.
Ball goes inside, and Wednesday will control it here. Deneran, sorry, it was Berahino on that occasion who works it off in towards Shadipo. Again drops his shoulder and wrong foots everybody, puts it in, another header. Oh, this time it goes the wrong way. That was Berahino. He could have had 2 then. Well, that was just inches away from registering for him, but he's taking up great positions, and they're looking to find him, aren't they, from the wide areas.
Shadipo's done really, really well on this left-hand side. He's left the defender on his backside, and he's curled that left footer, picked him out.
It away on for Hutchinson. Hutchinson swirls it out towards the left-hand side. Shadipo takes it on his chest. That was difficult to control, and he did it brilliantly. And he's just trying to lose his man who's got hold of his arm, and gets the free kick for Bennett, trying to swap shirts there, I think. Bannon just waiting on the ref to blow his whistle so he can send this one in towards the town box. It's played short actually to Palmer, and Palmer goes for goal. Took a deflection, did it? No, it didn't. Thought it moved and it had a bit of swerve on it, but it was just a goal kick. Something a little bit different off the training ground perhaps there.
Exactly. I mean, watch this here. He turns really well, sets himself up. He's not far away.
1 minutes have been played. The Owls lead Shrewsbury by a goal to nil. It goes into the area. It's headed down in towards the ground there. That was Dunkley who won the first header. Wednesday winning it back. Hunts strokes it away into Bannon, who's on the right-hand side now, level with the penalty area. He works it through into a gap. Wednesday might get a penalty here, but they have got a spot kick. That's the right call. Well, they didn't quite know what to do with them. There's too many runners. They're struggling to keep with us. And Wednesday have a chance now to go 2-0 up here.
Well, delightful ball from Bannon. Great run from Shadipo. He's having a great game.
Bannon to take the penalty kick for Sheffield Wednesday against Morosi at the Leppings Lane. Bannon strikes and puts it wide. I put the mockers on it, didn't I? Oh dear. Misses the target.
That's not like Barry Bannon.
The goalie went the right way. I just thought it was going to fit just inside that, but it's gone wide.
I thought exactly the same. Thought he was on target. Just see that net nestle.
Through for Bailey in the goals. Bailey Peacock-Farrell will bowl this one out towards Jack Hunt. That's a great throw out. He's found Hunt as well. Deep in the Shrewsbury half. The early cross goes in. It comes back for Berahino. Lays it off for Gregory. Saved by Morosi. Didn't really get the power or the purchase behind it, Gregory. But they're lining up, aren't they, in front of the Shrewsbury goal?
I mean, you've got to give credit to Peacock-Farrell and Jack Hunt in the first instance. Fantastic throw, a great run from Hunt. Oh, that's the sort of playing out from the back we want to see. Somebody breaking like that, exploiting that space, getting the cross in, without a doubt. We've had probably a spell of 5 minutes where they've not been in our half, probably for the first 30-odd.
Bennett, he's done well to get away, and he plays it across and gets it on the return. He's in the box, chance to cross it in, and it might just go in here, and it has gone in. I don't know who gets the final touch, but it's not going to count. Wednesday were complaining about it. A very scrappy goal, to say the least. I'm not even sure whether it's an own goal or not in the end. But that's the danger, isn't it? You don't get the second goal, and suddenly with their first meaningful attack, a very scruffy goal, an ugly goal, but they all count. It's 1-1.
Yeah, we'd have to have close-ups to see that. It's difficult to point a finger. Anybody who was, I think they played a 1-2, got in round the back, fired it across, and then there's a scramble.
Well, Bowman's got the credit on the goal. Worked away for Palmer. Palmer takes that nicely and just touches it around the side to leave Bennett for dead and moves it through now in towards Shadipo, crosses it over, puts some power on that cross. It gets headed away for Bannon. Bannon has it, and now he's found Hunt in a crossing position. Perhaps he's gone in the box from the right-hand side, crossed over, comes back for Bannon. Will he ever go? Tries to put it in with a bit of placement from distance, and he just watches that one trickle wide. The goalkeeper just wondering where it's going to end up. It is wide of the target, but that could have been Wednesday back in front. Bannon, so unlucky there. He isn't too far away at all.
Good response from Wednesday. Shadipo again involved.
Wayline Wednesday sliding it back for Dominic Iorfa. Bailey Peacock-Farrell is way out of his area, just joining in the passing, finding Hutchinson in the centre circle, away to Bannon, left-hand side. Bannon, he's leading him on a bit of a merry dance here. Well done, Barry Bannon, and slots it away towards the right-hand side. Doesn't quite find.
He picks it back up again, though.
From the clearance. Here's Bannon. We'll go the other way this time. The referee has to get out of the way, and he's just about managed it. Shadipo looking to take hold and go for it himself. Oh, that wasn't too far away. The goalkeeper wasn't getting there. It rises, always rising, but good intelligent play there from Wednesday and a decent hit from Shadipo.
He looks a good player, Shadipo. He's dangerous. He can beat a man. He's just got to have his confidence.
Looking around, just trying to work out who was departed. We missed that one. We weren't paying attention. In the meantime, we need to pay attention here because they might get in behind us, and that is just pulled wide. Well, that again should have been put away. It's a good hit from the fullback Leahy. He's just failed to hit the target though. The goalkeeper was beaten, but he just didn't have the accuracy on the finish.
Fast asleep, weren't we? Fast asleep. They got him behind us. That is inches wide. Inches wide.
Wednesday coming forward. I think you're right that Canberry just hanging fire on that substitution. He didn't actually get on. It did look like that was the plan originally, but perhaps I don't know whether it was an injury that forced him to change plan. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Anyway, Adeniran has it. Wednesday with Jack Hunt. He's got Corbeanu there offering himself, and he gets possession and a chance for him to take on the fullback. Little step over. He tries to get in towards the box. He still hangs on to it and tries to dribble through. Well, Corbeanu just loses the ball in the end. I suppose it's always a balancing act, isn't it? You want your wingers to take people on, but you also want them to maybe look for the pass if it's the easy option, the right option. Here is Hunt, plays a little 1-2. Oh, he's just turned and flicked it the wrong way. Wednesday win it back there with Bannon, but Bannon nearly had it taken off him, but he keeps it and flicks it through. A chance for Shadipo! He's offside! It's not going to count, the flag has gone up, and he's going to have his celebrations cut short. I don't know whether he's seen that flag is up. Well, it was a nice bit of movement, but I don't think anyone's seen that flag. Barry Bannon was celebrating, Shadipo was there with Corbeanu, and they're going to turn around and realise that isn't going to count. Even the scoreboard says goal. No thoughts, John?
I can't actually say what I'm thinking.
That'll do, we'll leave it at that then. In towards Davis. Davis back towards Leahy. Leahy plays it forward. And then it's worked up in the air. That should be dealt with by Wednesday. Palmer's there, looking to try and deal with it. He plays it on, but then gives the ball back to the opposition.
Well, to be fair for Liam, you'd expect...
Vella's going forward. Let's just see what happens here. Vella might go for goal. Saved by the goalkeeper, Peacock Farrell.
You've got to expect Canberry to be goal side.
Well, there's frustration, and that's, I think, transmitting to the players down there. Jack Hunt dropping it in for Barry Bannon. Out on the edge of the area, that was Gregory with the link-up play. Out wide for Corbeanu. Corbeanu needs to get the crossover. He's still trying to trick his man. He's got onto his right foot, stands up the cross. It's headed away, not that far. Jack Hunt tries to bring it down. He's up against Udo, and he was stronger than him. And they make a clearance in the end. It's run through into the other half. And now here's Bailey Peacock Farrell for Hutchinson. Hutchinson towards Dominic Iorfa. Iorfa in towards Corbeanu. Switches it away. That's a nice ball. He's found Palmer. Liam Palmer looking to try and accelerate. He works it out wide. A chance to cross it into the centre. The header! Oh, I thought that was going to go in. It's just gone wide. That wasn't too far away at all from... Was it Gregory who got the final touch?
Yeah.
Thought it was going to nestle in the top corner.
Did look for a moment, didn't it? Did look for a moment like that. Within the time that we've got left.
Ball goes down there in towards Hutchinson, back for Jack Hunt. Lost it towards the area. Will it run for Wednesday? Comes off Gregory. Canberry's there. Doesn't get a chance to get that ball. And the full-time whistle has...